Hey guys, Trent here coming at you with another video. So I got a lot of sales to show you. I think some vintage toy lot stuff to show you. But most importantly, I got a surprise gift from a viewer. It's pretty neat. Let's take a look. All right, here we go. Got something special. Viewer donation. This is from Tyler. Tyler, Tyler donated to my channel once before. He gave me some awesome Imperial vintage weapons that go great with the knockoff figures, and some other accessories. So he sent me this, telling me he thought it was a Remco item, but this is actually a Revel Power Lords item. This is a Power Lords Beast Machine, and it's very rare, actually. If you look on eBay, there's only a couple of people that have one, and it's not nobody. You can't get one complete. This one's not complete, of course, but it's totally awesome. Thanks a lot, Tyler. This is an incredible donation. I'm gonna have fun trying to do my best to try to find pieces for this thing. So this guy's name is Evol, E-V-O-L. So Revel Power Lords. So my only other Power Lords item is that Vulcan Rock playset, which is that back playset in the black playset in the background. This one here. It's the only other Power. I'm sorry, I take it back. I just got my first Power Lord figure. This guy, Grip Tog. Other than that, I've only got the playset, which is actually like one of the most rare items from the toy line. So Power Lords is from the early 80s, around 1982, and they were trying to compete with He-Man, basically. Because, well, I mean, the name Power Lords, Lords of Power was the original name was going to be for Masters of the Universe until they changed it to Masters of the Universe. But this guy is just incredibly awesome. So I don't know exactly what the gimmick with the Beast Machines was. I see there's like this thing right here. I don't know exactly what it's for. But one cool thing about this is I noticed that these little things move whenever the wheels go. How awesome is that? So you got that, and then so there's supposed to be 2 missile launchers right here and 2 missiles. So I saw somebody on eBay had the 2 missiles for sale for $100. So that's an indicator of how rare this toy is. And then, yeah, no telling when I would ever be able to find a replacement arm. I'll have to wait. I'm gonna have to wait and see when somebody puts one of these for sale that's maybe for parts, like broken. Hopefully, if I'm lucky, somebody will put one for sale that's just like the bottom half is gone and it's just they're selling the top part, basically, and maybe I can get a discount that way. Other than that, it's like this thing is just really rare. Oh, and then he has one weapon that mounts right here, or he can hold it. So it's missing 1, 2, 3 parts, and then for some reason one of the tracks, a screw is missing back down there. So I'm hoping I can find an appropriate right size screw to fix that, and then we'll be in business. This is such an awesome toy. I really appreciate it, Tyler. This is incredible. It's gonna sit somewhere over here on my little display area right here, because I want to display this even if it doesn't have the arm. Check a look at that face. They made some wicked toys back in the early 80s. Incredible. Let's see what it looks like rolling from the side. Something else. You don't see that every day. Alright, Tyler, thank you so much. It's gonna rain in my collection. I'm gonna try to fix it and complete it. Oh yeah, there's one other thing I needed to fix, besides the arm, of course, but this little thing right here needs to be I'm gonna have to adhese it or something. It did come loose. That's actually, I can see the plastic wiggling. That's one piece that runs through there. That's kind of strange. So hopefully I can get that re-adhesed to where it looks good. Incredible piece. If you ever find something like that, if you ever see an item, there's like 3 or 4 of these, they look different, but if you see like a half man, half tank, that's Power Lords, probably. You should take a close look at it. But yeah, good luck with finding one of these things. All right, got more sales. One is this. I already sealed it up. It's 50 Nintendo sleeves. Those NES sleeves, $58.85 total paid by the customer. Then some of the books I pulled out that I sold from that book lot. This book, Father Elijah, $16.08 total paid by the customer. Then we got DNA of the Gods, $12.35 total paid by the customer. Ancient Giants Who Ruled America, $12.65 total paid by the customer. And Dead Sea Scrolls, $14.04 total paid by the customer. Dead Sea Scrolls Bible. So then, okay, I sold the Slime Pit, Vintage Masters of the Universe. Here's part of it. The top and the rest of it. So complete Masters of the Universe Slime Pit there. $85.60 total paid by the customer. Pretty cool. Sold Empress and Flips. Bought some more stuff from me. Oh, I think that's gonna be in the bins. Bought some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles accessories. I sold like 3 different Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles accessory sales. Let's see, not in here. Move these books out of the way. What do we got? Probably in this bin with a bunch of baggies. Okay, so Ampersand Flips just needs the radar dish from here. He bought it for me for $10, so thanks a lot. Appreciate that. So that one, and then there was some other stuff. Not in this bin though. Here it is. Somebody bought these Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles weapons there. Those came out to $18.99 total paid by the customer. Pretty cool. What else do we need that could be in bins? I sold the Triclops. This Triclops here is a nice Triclops. Viewer of the channel, sorry, I don't remember if I got your name. I apologize, but made a deal with him. $16.33 total paid by the customer. And then the Battle Beast. Somebody bought the Crab Battle Beast. That was $19.81 total paid by the customer. And then I sold all my Slime Pit accessories this time. Where did I throw that hand? Oh, it's right in here. Kind of buried, but not too bad. The Slime Pit, Vintage Masters of the Universe Slime Pit hand piece only. That piece sold $13.81 total paid by the customer. And the last thing was the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles foot soldier weapon. I think I might have it in here. Yep. This Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles foot soldier accessory weapon. That sold for $9.79 total paid by the customer. Alright, I got some toy lots to show you. I feel decent about the lots as far as how well I did. One I'm a little bit shaky on, but it's not too bad. Let's see what we got. So one, I just won this vintage 1992. This is by Trendmasters, Fighting Insect by, I guess, B-World, whatever that is. I just thought that was neat. So I think from 1992. I might throw it up for sale. I paid only like less than $20 for it. So I might throw it up for like $40, but if not, I'll just post it. I'm going to pin it somewhere on my wall. Maybe somewhere over there. But it's pretty neat. Not that I'm collecting specifically, but it's basically like a Transformer, but an insect. Pretty cool. Then I got this lot of 4 figures. I got this one for the opening bid as well, pretty cheap. There's a Prince Adam Vintage Masters of the Universe. He's not that great. We'll say maybe a $10 figure. And we got a Marshall Bravestar from another Mattel line called Bravestar. I've sold him once before. He had his gun last time I sold him. I didn't sell him for a whole lot, maybe 20, 25 bucks. So we'll say maybe a $20 figure. And then there's a figure I've never come across before. This is a vintage figure called Dragonflies. And I think this might be a $15 to $20 figure as well. So I basically won this lot with the intent of winning this. This is a Power Lord. So Power Lords, I do have the one piece, which is the Vulcan Rock playset, which I just recently sold the box, and I showed you that in the video. I sold the box for that Power Lords Vulcan Rock playset for $1,000. That playset is the only other Power Lords item I own, except for now I got one guy for the Power Lords. So this is a vintage 1982 action figure. I think around, yeah, 1982. So Power Lords gimmicks was they have two different modes, like disguises basically. So this guy, his head just turns around. So see on the back he has another face. Pretty neat little guy. So kind of happy to have my first Power Lord figure in the collection. And they're the same scale as Masters of the Universe. Kind of hard to identify because they're so different, all of the different Power Lords, but this is one of them. So if you ever see that guy, he's a Power Lord. Vintage 1982 Revell. Then I got this lot. I paid around 50 bucks for this because there was some stuff that I thought, in theory, should be pretty good. But looking at the condition, it's not as good as I hoped. But it's still not bad. We got a broken Stridor, Masters of the Universe. Not very good broken, but I can take the pieces off maybe. And then usually when it comes to broken Masters of the Universe parts, again, I take all the stuff and throw it up in a lot once I get a lot of it. And I can usually sell it off. And we had another figure like that, a Prince Adam with no head or anything. And this is actually a vintage Sun Gold Galaxy Warrior body. Missing the head though, so I'll probably just throw that in with the Masters of the Universe parts. But we can see, I don't know, people may need those specific bodies. Then we had a King Hiss. He's got his legs, so figure wise he's sort of complete. He's only missing, actually he would have been complete if he had one more arm piece, because his shield is over here. Here's his shield, here's his weapon. This is actually a too bad. Somebody took the backing of the King Hiss shield and put it on a too bad shield. So his complete accessories are there except for the one arm piece that's supposed to go on his other side. But he has a broken leg anyways. So I'll probably be taking those pieces and selling them separately. And then we had the Stridor helm. Usually this is like a $15 to $20 item, but unfortunately this guy looks like he got chewed on a little bit. So that's unfortunate. That was one of the kind of like, oh wow, well that's in there. I know I can make a $15 to $20 sale on it, but maybe not when it's chewed up. We had a half of a web store armor. We have a complete Fisto armor. That's pretty nice. It's always nice to have. We have a vintage Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Michelangelo belt. So that might be a good one for potential resale. Then we have some other accessories. I'm not entirely sure what they are. These are G.I. Joe. I don't know exactly what they go to. Hopefully those are good replacement parts. Here's an interesting one. This is a saddle for a vintage, Imperial, 1984 Imperial. Imperial is like a generic, they made generic toys to go with like Masters of the Universe, and basically like the knockoff figures like these Remco Warrior Beasts and the Galaxy Warriors and Fighters. But the Beast is missing. This pink one I think came with like a double-headed lizard beast or something. There's all sorts of beasts. Imperial also made these generic weapons here that I've outfitted my generic figures, my bootleg knockoff figures with. So I don't know if this saddle's worth a whole lot, but I was actually going to hang on to it and see if I can get one of these beasts in my collection and have a saddle for it. And so there were some other random accessories. I have to research and see exactly what they were. But the other main thing that I was getting a lot for was this is an armor piece. You can see I have some other examples. It's an armor piece for this kind of figure, the Galaxy Warrior, Galaxy Fighter. Those are hard to come by, so that was nice. And then even better was a shield for those figures. Unfortunately, the back piece is broken a little bit. I didn't see that. I couldn't see that in the pictures, obviously. So that's kind of a bummer. That would have been like the prize piece from the whole lot. But ultimately, it's okay. Add a few pieces to the collection, have some resale fodder here. Buying and selling the lots. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for this video. We'll see you in the next one. Thanks again, Tyler, for this awesome toy. It's incredible. Can't believe it. Yeah, I'm going to be working on that one, as well as I still got to finish. Well, I'm collecting Power Lords now. It's official. It's a pretty cool toy line. But I got to finish my Vulcan Rock playset as well. That's going to be a slow grind, as well as this guy. So pretty cool.